So I just hit mile 400. Feels pretty good, especially yeah, no, it feels good. It's also getting a little easier now that we're getting out of the Smokies areas, because like the Smokies just don't end at the national border or the national park border. That mountain range keeps on going, and Roan Mountain is part of that, and we got only a few more big high peaks, and we'll be hitting more like farmland and then into the Shenandoahs and the Blue Ridge Mountains. So I'm really excited for that. But yeah, feels pretty good to be at mile 400. Only got like 1,800 and something left to do. I didn't go to math class, so I could be wrong. Or I didn't do well in math class, so I could be wrong. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take a lunch break here and enjoy this monument, or enjoy this moment. So sorry if I'm all everywhere with my wording, but kind of getting back into a routine after trail days. Just trying to get to and from there, finding out where you're going to get off, trying to figure all of the logistics. It was pretty chaotic, so it's actually really nice to be back on trail, a little bit more simpler. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my lunch and keep on hiking. So I just took a little afternoon break. It's a little after 4, and my game plan is to hike until the sun goes down. So it's a little bit past 4:30, and sun doesn't go down until about 8:30 now. And so that means I still got 4 hours of hiking. My goal is to get another 6 miles done, but we'll see if I have it in me. But that would make it close to like 18-19 miles, which is more than what I was planning, but will make for an easy day getting into Boots Off, where I can do all my YouTube stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna be hiking and hiking and hiking for the next couple months. So it is actually the afternoon. I packed up all my stuff. I did the little over 18 miles to camp last night. Made it there around 8:30, and yeah, it was a uneventful night. Other than I forgot to take Claritin for the last few days with trail days going on, and just totally slipped my mind, and I paid the price. Last night was really tough sleeping. Definitely had some of my symptoms with dysautonomia, but yeah, just extremely cold hands and feet with shortness of breath. I've had it way worse than that, so didn't need to pull out the EpiPen, but I took my Claritin and I took it again. I took 2 of those last night and 2 of them this morning, and I'm already starting to feel a lot better. But I do know for like a full recovery it takes a few days, so but that was my own fault. I forgot to take the pills, so lesson learned, or I'll probably repeat that again because I'm terrible at taking pills, but at least it works. So yeah, I noticed I was having those the reaction about right around 6 o'clock last night. I started coughing a lot. I could feel my throat kind of closing up, And yeah, I just had the chills, cold hand, cold feet, wheezing and breathing problems. But hey, I've had it a lot worse. So last night was very minor, but I still taking it easy. So today I think the next hostel's like only 6 miles up the road, and I think I might just stop there and get some food. They make a run to town, and just stay there and it's also downhill, so I'm not doing any huge uphills, and just let the medication work. I was kind of expecting a little bit of a flare-up because I was an idiot and I forgot pills, but also drinking, smoking, all those lovely activities do not help with mast cell activation syndrome. And what did I do at trail days? I did exactly that. So it's something I only do on rare occasions, and so I don't drink that often. So I guess that's just how my life is gonna be. So, which ain't bad. At least I'm not an alcoholic or struggling with alcoholism. And I know that's a struggle in itself. But I'm just rambling now, so I'm gonna shut up and get back to hiking. So as you can see with the green tunnel now in full effect, the views are getting harder to see, and but you get these little nitpicks or little snapshots between the leaves, and it makes it worth it. I wish it was more trimmed or whatnot, but it is what it is, because this is an awesome view. Be an awesome place for a picnic. But yeah, the green tunnel is definitely in effect, so the views are going away. But I gotta get back on trail. I'm about 1.5 miles from the road crossing. I'm actually gonna get off and go to the hostel. So making it only 6 miles today, 18 yesterday, 6 today. So yeah, but hey, I'm gonna get some good town food and take my time and let this this little flare-up pass. Don't want to aggravate it too much. Definitely was caused by me not taking my meds, me participating in certain activities that I should know better not to, and also probably overdoing it when I got back. 18 miles because exercise has set it off for me in the past. So it's something I watch very carefully, make sure I don't overdo it. But it's also one of those other weird catch-22s. It's like exercise helps, but exercise also hurts. So I gotta find that fine line and build up my tolerance. Kind of almost reminds me of like that old tale of like, your kid is allergic to peanuts, like not deadly allergic, but just a little bit allergic. So you give them a little bit of peanut butter, and then as time goes on, you give them a little bit more and a little bit more, and then next thing you know, they don't have an allergy to it anymore. It's kind of like that with mast cell. So, but it stinks getting to that point. So yeah, but I gotta get back to hiking. Like I said, I'm about 1.5 miles from the road. I heard that there's some trail magic, so if supplies are low, I won't take any because I'm going to a hostel, and I'll leave that for a hiker who's going through and continuing on. But it'd still be cool to say at least thank you to those individuals that do trail magic. Really boosts the morale, really helps out. So back to hiking. Holy shit. You guys see that fucking big ass snake? There's a big ass rat snake right here. Check this thing out. Looks like we got some trail magic, so I'll check with everybody else before I get faces on the camera. But yeah, it always makes it so worth it and definitely lifts the spirits up. So I'm heading to the hostel to hopefully make it in time to get some Chinese food or some type of food. I'm gonna try staying away from the MSG. So yeah, no, this is a beautiful part of the trail. That trail magic was awesome. Those were some people who went to trail days, who thru hiked last year and are out here doing trail magic and supporting the community. But this house I'm walking by right now is beautiful. Nice little cabin right by the running river, or a little, yeah, brook or stream, whatever you want to call it. I could definitely live there. I'd have a fishing line out every morning. But alright, let's get to the hostel. Last night I stayed here and it was a great experience. Today I'm hoping to get to Boots Off, which is only like 8 miles down the trail, and I'm going to take a zero there and upload a bunch of stuff for YouTube. They're supposed to have some pretty good internet, so yeah, I'm going to go hit the trail and take it easy and hopefully get my get feeling better soon. So that's the game plan, and yeah, let's go hit the trail. So we're back on trail. I'm at the parking lot and got about 8 miles to Boots Off, so that won't be too bad. Nice easy day. Get back there and do some video editing and for the shorts, and upload all the rest of my videos. But parking lot here is pretty full. I also just found my first tick actually, so it was a little guy, and luckily it wasn't it was just starting to bite in, so I was able to just pull it off with my fingernails, so I should be good. But I'll watch that spot, make sure there's no red ring of death. Don't want no Lyme disease. But yeah, let's get hiking. I made it to Boots Off and I got me a campsite, and tomorrow I'm going to be doing some aqua blazing. It's kind of controversial. Purists would say I'm cheating, but I definitely need a change from hiking every day. So the game plan here is to aqua blaze across the lake and cut off 20 miles, and I'll be paddling for about 5-7 hours tomorrow across the lake. But tonight I'm at Boots Off and I got my tent set up. So one thing I haven't shown you guys is actually what the inside and how I get it set up. So as you can see, there's these sticks here that I wrapped a cord around, and what it does is it pulls the Dyneema up away from my head and gives me a little bit more room to breathe in there. There's a stick around. It's something I like to do. Not every time do I do it, but it gives it a little bit more headspace, and it makes it a little bit more comfortable. Now going into the tent, I have my sleeping pad with my quilt. I got my pillow, which is actually really comfortable. I usually keep my electronics up on my head so I can charge my phone and my GoPro while I'm there. I keep my bag at the foot of the tent, and then I'll put my clothes that I'm wearing throughout the day on top of my bag and let those air out. And I also use a little foam mat that I use during the day to sit on to act as like a little floor mat for my tent to keep it less dirty inside. And then what I'll do is I'll store my shoes on top of that so it doesn't blow away, and let those air out. And if it rains, I'll put the tarp down, and that protects them from getting wet and lets them dry out a little bit. But yeah, this is how the inside of the Duplex looks like with all my gear. It's actually quite roomy, and the best part is it's made out of Dyneema, so it doesn't absorb any water, so I don't have to deal with that. Just shake it dry and we're good to go for the next time I have to use it. And yeah, so I'm gonna go back to the main hostel and get ready for aqua blazing for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy trails.